The Land of Smiles is one of the jewels of Southeast Asia. Thanks to a thriving tourism industry, Thailand is well developed and provides all kinds of modern comfort. Yet, it's also still wild enough to offer off-beaten path adventure and once-in-a-lifetime travel experiences. Whether you are here for a world-class beaches in the south or the mountain villages in the north, Thailand will not disappoint you. Cities like Bangkok and Chiang Mai are bustling hives of activities and commerce. But you haven't really seen the country until you've trekked in the mountains or enjoyed some FaceTime with elephants or the bold monkey always ready to steal your lunch. Thailand's attractions are diverse, and each provides a rewarding and memorable experience in its own way. For some inspiration when planning your trip, here's our list of top tourist attractions in Thailand. Tenth is Phi Phi Island. Phi Phi Li is an uninhabited island whose natural beauty is still unspoiled. The island is mostly composed of towering limestone cliffs that spring up at right angle with a blue water surface. The water is brightly turquoise with abundant coral reefs and species of fish. There are several magnificent beaches and scenic islands standing offshore. There is no accommodation of Phi Phi Li, as most of the island is composed of sheer cliffs and small lagoons with teeming fish. Trips leave every day for sightseeing and snorkeling, especially good for beginners as the water is warm, absolutely clear and shallow. Phi Phi Island is famous for its magnificent beauty. The water is clear with white, wonderful sand. Its virgin nature and its tranquil environment always attract hundreds of visitors a day. You can appreciate the incredibly picturesque panoramas with the idyllic tropical beaches lining along the shores. Ninth is Khao Sok National Park. If you're looking for something off the beaten path in Thailand, you should add Khao Sok National Park to your itinerary. It might not be well known yet, but it's a very beautiful gem hidden in the Thai jungle. Being the most popular mainland national park destination in the South Thailand, Khao Sok is a rainforest with great diversity of plants and wildlife. It is one of the few national parks in the country easily accessible by public transportation. The main attractions of the park are Chiu Lan Lake, iconic limestone hills, waterfalls, raft houses spread over the lake, trails, caves, and rivers. Khao Sok has remained one of the most intact, untouched parts of this ancient landscape. In addition, if you want to do something different on your trip to Thailand, why not go and see this beautiful national park? Eighth is Sukhothai. Sukhothai is full of historical sites that reflects the glorious civilization of the former capital that remains for future generations to carry on preservation. Visitors can discover the grandeur of the Sukhothai kingdom within the World Heritage listed archaeological sites like the Sukhothai Historical Park, which is home to palaces and ancient religious sites, with moats and ancient city walls surrounded. Sukhothai dates back to the 13th century and was once Thailand's first independent kingdom capital. The Sukhothai period, the name translates to dawn of happiness, is considered the golden age in Thailand's history. Today, visitors can tour the ruins of this once great city in Sukhothai Historical Park, a UNESCO World Heritage Site restored, thanks to an initiative of the Thai kingdom himself. Appreciate the best temples and other things to see and do during your visit, with the top attractions in Sukhothai. Seventh on the list is Raile Beach. Raile is located in the Krabi province in southern Thailand. Raile is technically connected to the mainland Thailand, but looming cliffs prevent any roads from coming through. That means there are pleasantly no cars throughout Raile, only walkways. Raile is an incredible Thai beach paradise, cut off from the mainland by soaring cliffs. Raile boasts pristine beaches, a jungle-laden mountains coastline, and laid-back vibes to keep relaxed, yet many things to do to stay busy. Raile is what Thailand dreams are made of. With so many things to do in Raile Beach, you may never want to live. Moreover, it is one of the favorite beaches in Thailand. For sure, you will return multiple times over the years, particularly because you love all the awesome Raile activities you can find in this tropical Thai paradise. Sixth is Chiang Rai. With a far-reaching history before its 34th year stretch as the second largest capital of Lanna Kingdom, Chiang Rai is considered one of the oldest settlements in Thailand. It may be less well known than Chiang Mai as a tourist destination of its own, but what makes Chiang Rai fascinating is its strong association with the Thai ethnic culture, the origins of Lanna people, which can still be seen in the temple and museum architecture around the city area. While retaining a strong Lanna identity, however, Chiang Rai City has also been blessed by a new artistic movement, which attempts to modernize the Liana cultural essence so that it offers a new perspective on what constitutes Liananess in a modern world. Better yet, visit the recommended sites to get both the ancient and modern perspective. Fifth is Kanchanaburi. The province of Kanchanaburi in Thailand is located just 130 kilometers away from the city of Bangkok, and it is a popular destination for both foreigners and Thais looking to escape the craziness of Bangkok. An area filled with magnificent landscapes and natural charming beauty, you will find there are plenty of places to relax in this province as you check out the fabulous natural waterfalls and plentiful hot springs that are on offer here. The province is also rich in history, especially from the World War II era. The Japanese came here and built the Delft Railway that took away thousands of innocent lives. Today, the city of Kanchanaburi is a microcosm of what makes Thailand such a fascinating country. You'll find a blend of historical sightseeing opportunities, as well as lush tropical wilderness areas, where you can appreciate the unique natural beauty of the Land of Smiles. Nature lovers will find plenty of things to do in Kanchanaburi, Several national parks lie in the surrounding area, with opportunities to see stunning waterfall, impressive cave systems, and a diverse wildlife. Plan your trip with a list of the top-rated tourist attractions in Kanchanaburi. Heading to the fourth spot is Ayutthaya. The old Thai capital of Ayutthaya, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, is one of the most impressive ruined cities in Asia and a must-see for history buffs visiting Thailand. The Menam, Lopburi, and Pasak River ring Ayutthaya Historical Park, the island where most of the temple ruins lie. Wandering through this once thriving ancient city will make you feel like you've stepped back in time. Besides, exploring all the temple ruins, other popular things to do includes caring for rescued elephants and biking through the old French, Portuguese, British, and Dutch quarters. Allow at least 2 days to see all the tourist attractions and longer if you don't want to feel rushed. Ayutthaya is steeped in history and you'll want to absorb the full experience while you're here. Third is Phuket. Phuket is endowed with stunning golden sand beaches, colorful shorelines stuffed with shacks, colorful chairs and umbrellas, thrilling water sports, amusement shows, and mind-blowing nightlife. The Thai city ranks pretty high among the popular holiday destinations when it comes to parameters like tourist-friendly, accommodations, basic amenities, and accessibility, thus ensuring delightful and enthralling holiday. There are plenty of really memorable things to do in Phuket. The island itself has a beautiful historical old town, great viewpoints, and iconic cultural attractions. It is also a good base for exploring the nearby islands and their must-see attractions. Phuket has an exceptional eye-capturing moments to experience. Don't miss this beautiful attraction and a must-do in Phuket, Thailand. Second is Bangkok. Being considered as one of the world's most popular tourist destination cities, Bangkok leads you to get quite some expectations. The city offers you so many things and so much diversity that it's safe to say that it manages to live up to these expectations. Bangkok is everything you'd expect from the capital of Thailand. It's noisy, crowded, colorful, infuriating, exciting, and smile-inducing. There are temples, ancient sites, and other attractions to be visited, as well as shopping malls that have a high-end ambience. Bangkok can be overwhelming, but it's also a fascinating city that represents Southeast Asia's tension between the developed and developing worlds. Discover the best things to do in this bustling city with the top attractions in Bangkok. And the top of the list is Chiang Mai. Chiang Mai is essentially Thailand's second city, the smaller, more relaxed answer to madness of Bangkok. It was once the capital of the Lanna Kingdom, but now is a major draw for backpackers and travelers of all kind, not to mention retiring expats and humanitarians. Many people who come here return again and again, or stay for years when they had meant to stay only for a week. There's an energy in the city that captivates those who visit, whether they seek a trekking adventure or a spiritual awakening as they travel from temple to temple. If thinking about what to do in Chiang Mai, let me assure you that there is more to this beautiful city than just a temple. As one of the many former capitals of Buddhism in Southeast Asia, the city certainly has no shortage of ancient places to worship, and they are absolutely worth checking out. However, this capital of culture has more than one string to its bow, and there are also plenty of interesting museums, wonderful spas, and beautiful historical buildings to investigate. But beyond its boundaries, you'll find natural perfection, awe-inspiring animals, and unique communities deep in the mountains. Explore the beautiful sights with the top attractions in Chiang Mai.